Good morning, everyone. We're finishing up another week of virtual preschool. This was kind of a short week with our long weekend at the beginning of it. So let's figure out what day it is today. The last day of school we had was Wednesday, then Thursday. So today is Friday. Yes, so let's move that rainbow arrow down to Friday. There we are. And who remembers the name of our month? Our month that is almost over. February, that's right. So let's go ahead and count those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What comes next? 25. So let's figure out the pattern. Heart, mailbox, mailbox. What's next? Heart. Yes. So we have a number 25 with a heart on it. So that was yesterday. That was a 3's class day. So let's figure out what the next number is. 23, 24, 25, 26. And the pattern? Heart, mailbox, mailbox. Heart, mailbox. Yes, so we have a number 26 with a mailbox on it. All right, so let's say the full date. Today is Friday, February 26th, 2021. All right, so now we need to look out the window and see what the weather is like at your house today. So when you look out the window, is it partly cloudy, cloudy, sunny, windy, rainy, stormy, or snowy? And we need to figure out what it feels like, what the temperature is outside. So if you step outside your door, does it feel burning hot, hot, warm, cool, cold, or freezing cold? And remember to have your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa look up what the temperature is on their weather app. All right, so this week we've been talking about teeth, right? And we read my favorite tooth book the last day, which is kind of a funny book. So today we're going to read a different kind of book about teeth. Let's see what we have in our mystery envelope. Oh, so this is called Going to the Dentist. So we've probably all been to the dentist before, right? Some kids like it, some kids don't. Some grown-ups like it, some grown-ups don't. Some kids, they're like, it's okay. Some grown-ups are like, oh, it's okay. So let's see about going to the dentist. This is the Judd family. Mr. Judd, Mrs. Judd, Lake Judd, Jesse Judd, and Jasper. Oh my goodness, all their names start with a J. Jake and Jesse need to have a checkup with their dentist. Mr. Judd phones to make an appointment. A few days later, they go to see the dentist. Mrs. Judd takes Jake and Jesse in her car. Jasper goes too, but he won't be allowed to go in with them. The dentist is very busy. There are lots of people waiting to see him. Jake and Jesse play in the waiting room until it is their turn. Jake and Jesse meet the dental nurse. She calls them in to see the dentist. She is going to help with Jake and Jesse's checkup. Hello, Jake. Hello, Jessie, says the dentist. Hello, say Jake and Jessie. The dentist says that Mrs. Judd can come in and watch. Jessie goes first. The dental nurse puts a bib around Jessie's neck. Then Jessie sits in a special chair that can go up and down. Those are kind of fun, I think, those chairs that go up and down at the dentist. Jessie has her teeth checked. There is a spotlight above Jessie which shines into her mouth. The dentist wears special gloves and a mask over his nose and mouth. He puts the chair back before he checks Jessie's teeth. Now, I know a lot of times at the dentist now, they give you special sunglasses to wear under that light too. Jessie opens her mouth wide. He uses a mirror to see inside. The dentist looks at each of Jessie's teeth. The dental nurse writes down notes about them. Usually we call the dental nurse a dental hygienist. That's their usual title. The dentist has finished with Jessie. He is very pleased with her. Jessie has no holes in her teeth. Now she can rinse out her mouth. Now it is Jake's turn. When the dentist checks Jake's teeth, he finds a small hole in one of them. This means that Jake needs to have a filling. The dentist decides that Jake's tooth should be numbed. He rubs on some gum paste and gives him an injection. So they do that to make it so that you can't feel it when they fill it. What they're calling a hole is a cavity, right? So they give you that little numbing paste and the little shot in your gum to make it so you can't feel it when they're fixing your tooth. So that's a good thing. Jake has a filling. The dentist drills away the bad part of Jake's tooth. The dental nurse keeps it dry with a suction pipe. Then she mixes a special paste to put into the hole. It is shiny and white. The dentist presses the paste into the clean hole. Now Jake will not get a toothache. That's a good thing too, isn't it? Sometimes we end up with toothaches before we get our cavities fixed. This time, that wasn't the case. The children learn how to look after their teeth. The dentist shows them what will happen if they don't take care of their teeth properly. So they're showing a picture of these unhealthy teeth and gums and healthy teeth and gums. He says they should be careful what they eat and drink because sugar and sweet foods and drinks are bad for teeth. So we have eat more of these things, fruits, veggies, milk, water. Eat less of these things, so juice or pop, donuts, candy, look at all that, cookies, popsicles, suckers. The dental nurse shows them how to brush their teeth really well. This gets rid of old food which can cause holes. Jake and Jessie must brush their teeth twice a day with fluoride toothpaste to keep them clean and healthy. Jake and Jessie go home. On their way out, Mrs. Judd makes an appointment to see the dentist for another checkup after 6 months. All right, so I bet that's kind of like when you go to the dentist, isn't it? That the dentist and the dental hygienist check your teeth to see if they're healthy. They see, a lot of times they also take x-rays. They didn't have any x-rays in that book, but a lot of times they'll take x-rays so they can see inside your teeth to see what they look like, right? And all of it is fine. It ends up being just fine. And even if you have a cavity, the dentist knows what to do, how to numb your teeth so you can't feel it when he fills it and everything like that. So the dentist is not as scary as some people think sometimes. Okay, so we have some new work to see today. In your packet, you have something that looks like this, all right? You also have another paper that kind of goes along with this that has color in it that you can hang up in your bathroom that will remind you about how to brush your teeth. So this is a work about how to brush your teeth. So we're going to take the paper clip off. We need to cut these pictures apart, all right, to tell a story about brushing teeth. So we're going to cut on this dotted line, making sure our thumb is up when we cut. I'm going to cut each of those apart and then spread them out on top so we can see them. Now, let's see. So we have, oh, and I see we have a place to put our name too. So Miss Mika And then you see we have the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to put the things in order there. So let's see, what do we do first when we brush our teeth? First we wet our toothbrush and put toothpaste on it. So that's the picture right there. That's going to go in the spot number 1. All right, so we're going to put that on top of the number 1. Right there. So the first thing we do is get our toothbrush wet and put toothpaste on it. All right, the next thing we would do is brush your teeth for 2 minutes. So sometimes people set a timer for that. There's even some special toothbrushes that have timers on them. Those are kind of fancy ones. I've never had one like that before. So we'll put this on number 2. So first we get our toothbrush wet, put toothpaste on it, then we brush our teeth for 2 minutes. Then we rinse our mouth out with water and spit in the sink. That's going to go on number 3. All right, so first we put water on our toothbrush, or wet our toothbrush, put toothpaste on it, then we brush our teeth for 2 minutes, then we rinse our mouth out with water and spit it in the sink, and the last thing we do is floss our teeth. Now I believe flossing you just have to do once a day. Does anyone know how many times you're supposed to brush your teeth a day though? Yeah, it's like when I was a kid they always said 3 times a day, but I think now they say 2 to 3. So we have wet our toothbrush and put toothpaste on it, brush our teeth for 2 minutes, rinse our mouth out with water and spit in the sink, and then floss our teeth. And then it says how many times a day should you brush your teeth. And so I have heard that it is 2 or 3. So you can write that on there if you want 2 or 3. All right, so we also have, that went rolling away. I kind of did part of this yesterday with the 3's class, but I will continue with you. You have in your packet, you have a happy tooth and you have a sad tooth. Your sad tooth has those little holes or cavities on it. And then we also have, and I already cut 2 of these out. I cut out the toothpaste and the cupcake. But you have a set of pictures of things that make your tooth happy and things that make your tooth sad, all right? So the things that make your tooth happy are the things that are good for your teeth, and the things that make your tooth sad are the things that are bad for your teeth. So I already cut out toothpaste. Toothpaste makes your teeth happy, so I put that on the happy tooth. I cut out a cupcake, which tastes yummy, right? And we can have cupcakes sometimes. But cupcakes have lots of sugar, so we don't want to eat them all the time. And so sugar makes your tooth sad, and you should always make sure to brush your teeth after you eat sugar. All right, so let's find some more things on here. Ooh, let's see. Oh, an apple. So what do we think? Would an apple make our tooth happy or sad? Yeah, an apple would make our tooth happy. An apple is a fruit. It is good for our teeth. It is good for our bodies. So we're going to kind of cut around on that apple. There is a line if you want to cut on it. That might help you to cut it more easily. So there's my apple, and I'm going to put some glue on the back of it, and I'm going to put that one on my happy tooth. Uh-oh, there went the lights in the classroom again. All right, so there is our apple and our toothpaste. Both things make our teeth happy. Now we need to find something that makes our teeth sad. Let's see. Here is a lollipop or a sucker. Lollipops and suckers taste good, but they have lots of sugar in them and other things that are not good for our teeth. So it's okay to have them sometimes, but we should brush our teeth after we're done, and we should not eat them all the time. All right. So I'm going to put that on the sad tooth. So cupcakes and lollipops or suckers are not things that make our teeth happy. All right, we can have them some of the time, but not a lot of the time. All right, so that is what I have to show you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope to see most of you at packet pickup today. Don't forget about that. So have a great day. Bye, everyone.